Good evening, everyone. Welcome tonight again to another edition of Life Journey with Lamban. And good to see you all tonight. And obviously, from the caption of the video, we know today I will be talking about friendship. Friendship is what we're going to be talking about today. And we all know friends constitute a lot of things in our life. Like we should all realize that we cannot always be an island. We all need someone at every point of our life that we will need in our journey of life. We can't always stay alone. We need friends to talk to. We need families. We need people to rely on. We need friends to do things with, because we can't be lonely in this life. We all need each other. But in reality, a lot of people think friendship is all about socializing. They think friendship is about going to parties, buying things when the good time comes, chilling out and everything. But I will tell you tonight, those things that people think friendship is all about is just bonus to friendship. There's a lot of things that anybody we're friends with, or whatever friendship we have with anybody, can actually affect our life in a lot of ways. The kind of friends we keep actually have impact on our lives at one point in time. And I realize that a lot of people, when you look at them, when you look at their lives, when you look at the people they surround themselves with, you can actually tell the kind of life they are living, only because of the kind of friendship they have with people around them. But when we want to choose friendship, we need to put some things in consideration before we actually have a friend, or before we actually go deeper with a lot of people in our life. But sometimes in life, we don't really put those criteria up on ground. We take little things for granted, and from the start of every friendship we have, we don't always define what we want, or what we want to go on in the friendship. So it's very important we look out for some qualities that I will talk to you viewers tonight when we are choosing a friend, or when to know this person is a good friend, or when to know this kind of friend is time for me to say goodbye. And I realize sometimes that when it comes to friendship, it's one major thing. No matter who we are, no matter how rich we are, no matter what position we are, choosing friendship is very, very important. That we all need to take it important, because it goes a long way to affect us. By the time we realize we behave like people around us, we behave like people we mingle with, and we all have positive and negative people. So tonight I will be talking about what we need to look out for to actually know whatever friendship we have today, if we are actually on track, if we actually need to put a fence to actually put a fence in between the friends we have today, or if it's time to say goodbye, or if it's time to say, we've actually choose our friends wisely. Number one quality we need to look for when we are kind of going into a new friendship, or even the friends we have, like I said, whatever relationship we have, and everything turns down to friends. Number one thing we need to look for is we need a friend that always tells us the truth. It's actually good to have friends that will always tell you the truth, no matter how hard it is, no matter how difficult the situation is. A good friend around you or around us needs, and it's important, he or she tells us the truth. For example, I make a video. A good friend, she can tell me, the video is okay, but next time you need to adjust your hair. A good friend is supposed to tell you, because if you're not told, you won't actually know the truth. A lot of friends, they don't actually tell themselves the truth. They just friends for socializing purpose. Some friends don't, and most of us don't even make it easy for friends around us to actually tell us the truth. A lot of people that I've met in my life, or from past experience, I realize even then you can't really tell the truth, because the moment you tell them the truth, the kind of thing you're actually attacking them, the kind of thing you're bringing them. I'm not going to sit here and say, when you want to tell your friend the truth, you should be very rude or you should come across like the person is deficiency of some things. There's a way, as a good friend, you can actually correct whoever we call our friend. So tonight, it's from the one thing we need to look out is we need to look for friends that tells us the truth, no matter how hard, no matter how heavy, even people around us are not actually telling us. Our good friends supposed to correct us. Our good friends supposed to tell us the truth and let us know what we're doing. And we as individuals to viewers, we need to make it easy for our friends to actually tell us the truth, and we need to accept it and work on it and grow on it as well. Number 2 types of friends we need to look out for. They are friends that comes to our rescue. I realize a lot of time in this world of today, people think friendship is when things are going, you have a lot of crowd of friends. But when you get into a particular situation or a deeper situation, when you need rescue, when you need help, you realize your friends decreases. And it's really important when we are choosing friends, we need to actually have friends or family or people around us that is always at our beck and call, that comes to our rescue when we are in need, because we will always be in need from one thing to another in life. Things might go on well for us, but sometimes in life, we need those friends to come to our rescue. We need those helping hands at every particular time. So we need those kind of friends to bring us up, to bring us up and to encourage us and to make things okay for us when we are in our deepest crisis. We need to have friends that can actually support us. And if we realize some friends that we have don't really come to our rescue, or they are not always there for us, I would tell you viewers tonight, those kind of friends are just acquaintances. They are not friends at all. So when we're choosing our friends, we need to have friends that come to our rescue at all times. The number 3 quality we need to look for when we are choosing a friend, or we need to look in for even the friends that we have, because sometimes it's good to actually check ourselves. We might be in that friendship, so friends that respect our privacy. Number 3 thing is the friends that respect our privacy. In as much as we have friends that can actually tell us the truth, we need friends around us that can actually respect our private time, that can actually respect our deeper things. It's not everything our so-called friends supposed to know about us. It's what we want them to know about us. In as much as they are our friend and they need to respect the deeper things we don't want them to know. They need to actually know when to stop when they are coming into a private business. They need to know where to get the limits. They need to know when to ask except we tell them. If we need to tell them some things that they don't know, it's good enough. It's our own decision. So when we are choosing friends, we also need to have friends that respect our privacy. Not a friend that is always want to be in your business all the time. Not a friend that always want to know everything, and they would not even tell you their own thing, because there's a lot of friends out there. All they just want to put their eyes and their nose in your business, and those kinds of friends are not healthy. And I want to tell you viewers, when you have a good friend will respect your privacy. And number 4 quality that we'll talk about tonight, and this is really one of my favorite things that I look for in a friend around me. This is one thing that I cherish a lot when I'm in friendship with people. No, the 4th quality is you need to have friends that encourages you. I really admire friends that want to make you better, even though they know they are not good in what you're doing and they have their own strength. A good friend is supposed to push you to your greatness. A good friend is supposed to support you in whatever way they can help your vision, in whatever way they can help you to go high, to reach that place, to reach your goal. A good friend should put all they can do to actually support and motivate you and not to bring you down. A good friend needs to encourages you when you're good in something. For example, you have a friend that is actually she's good in hair, she's good in makeup. You can actually tell your friend, why not brush up and have and make this maybe like your second job? We know we have everyday job. Like it's good to some people they have because our friends know the strength and weakness. Every friendship I've made, I know what people around me can do. So as a good friend, we need to support our greatness. We need to push us. We need to push each other to actually, because sometimes some people have got the strength. They just need someone out there among their friends to actually tell them, oh, stand up, you can do this, or this is what and what we can do to make this and this happen. But a lot of friends don't actually do it. They know your greatness. They know what is in you, and they won't even open your eyes. They won't even get you informed because it's not everything we get informed about. So you actually need a good friend to motivate and support you. And this is one thing I really look out for in every friendship I make. Even though some friends I have don't have this, some have got it, but in turning that, you will actually realize what part you are in that friendship. And the next point that we'll talk about, a very good quality as well, is a good friend supposed to be dependable. A good friend supposed to be dependable and reliable for you. Because there's no point having a friend that is not reliable. There's no point having a friend that is not dependable. Like you need to create it. It makes us to have a healthy relationship. When you can fall on someone to talk to, when you can fall on someone to depend on in your time of crisis. Because sometimes in life, we all have moments that we are down. We have moments in our life that we actually need someone to lean on. And it might not necessarily be our family. It might not necessarily be our partner. You need those kind of friends, even if it's a word of wisdom to actually put you through the journey of life. So you need a friend that is dependable. And in as much as I've been talking since the beginning of this video, all this should be two ways. I'm not saying, oh, you need a trustworthy friend, you need a friend that will tell you the truth. All this should be two ways because life is give and take. Life is side by side. So when you want to have all these qualities in your friend, you actually need to be that person. You actually need to be that friend that will tell others the truth as well. You actually need to be that friend that would actually help your friend in crisis. Do you understand? So it's two ways. It's not about looking out for friends. You as well as individuals, we need to be that good friend as well. And another quality I would say that we need to look for in friendship is we need to have a friend that can carry our baggage. We need to have a friend that can carry our luggage. In life, everyone has got luggage. It's just in different sizes. And it's just in different sizes for everyone. Some are bigger, some are smaller. You actually need a friend that will walk with you. You actually need a friend that will unpack that baggage for you when you're there, when you actually need someone. You actually need a friend that would actually unpack your luggage of life with you. Sometimes we cannot do it on our own. And I realize a lot of times we don't really see those friends, even though I know we have. But if we're looking out for a friend, we actually need to think that you having a friend, the friend should be with you. When you're in your crisis, when you're in your low moment, it will actually help you. And everyone's luggage or baggage is different, like I said. No one in this world will tell me we don't have different luggage and baggages. So when we have friends that can actually help us to unpack, it actually gives us the hope of tomorrow. It actually gives us the hope that there's a better life. It actually gives us the hope that we are not alone. It actually gives us the hope that we're not going to die in our crisis. It's very good to have a friend that will pack your luggage. It's one of the most important things as well, because you cannot do it on your own. You don't want to be alone and you don't want to die in this world. You need a true and supportive friendship that would actually help you. And when the time goes, and that time, when you come back, you can actually be grateful that I've got a friend to lean on. I've got a friend. We just need to know our friends. And the last thing I would say that is very important as well is when we are choosing friends, we need to realize everything should be equal partnership. You need a friend that would give you as much as you give them. I'm not saying you should do what your friends do for you, but you know what? It needs to be mutual. Like, there shouldn't be any parasitic relationship. Life is give and take. I need help, you need help. So in choosing your friend needs to give you as much as support you give to them. Your friend needs to give you as much as the time you give to them. It might be in another way. So I can't be giving you my time. I can't be giving you all my good things. And when it's time for me, when you don't come, it's not really going to be nice. So in friendship, there should be equal partnership. In whatever friendship we make, it might be our romantic relationship, it might be our platonic relationship, it might be a work. In whatever relationship, things should be mutual. Things should not be one person, always on someone. At the end of the day, it will make you feel weak. You can even lose your focus. You can even lose your good intentions to people. Because I realize a lot of people were good in this world, but from experience, they tend to change over time because of what they see. Because when you know you actually need someone and you can't see them, it's happened to me before. It's one of the most painful things in the world. When you look around and you can't see no one. So I want to tell you today, it's really important when we are choosing those friendships, all these things are very paramount to choosing our friendship. And if you're listening to me today, and after all these qualities that I've said, you actually realize you have friends that have half of it. Half of those qualities. We know we're not perfect, you understand? We actually have friends that have half of it. It's good to keep them, but build a world around them. Know your limits with them. And if you're there today, out of all these qualities, you realize your friend does not even have up to 2 qualities I've said tonight. Viewers, it's time to say goodbye to those kind of friendships. There is no point. There's no point wasting your time and your energy and your positive thing on friends like that. When after everything I've said, you realize your friends around you, people you are with, people you are with every day, don't even have up to 2 of this. It's time to say goodbye. There's no point waiting. And if you still realize some of your friends have got all these I'm saying, it's good to keep them close to your heart. Don't lose them because there are few of those people around the world. And I can say, some friends have got everything. Some have even got more than what I've said tonight. Keep those friends. Be good to them. Be nice to them. Keep them because if you lose them, you might not get those traits back in people around you. And I want to say it again. If you have friends that don't have all this or have only one, it's time to say goodbye. There's no point. So and I think this will actually help you. You will be at peace with yourself. You will know when choosing friends, it will have a positive impact in your life rather than having a negative impact in your life. And I hope someone out there has learned something tonight. And if you're a good friend to me, everyone on board, kindly share this video. Let's see how many friends I've got. And stay blessed. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you super soon. Good night. God bless.